This is Druid4574, and welcome to Sable Flame, mission for Wolf Clan. This one is a real challenge. I've seen other playthroughs and Let's Plays of this mission, and it's really challenging. So, again, we're on the hard difficulty setting, so of course that's not going to make it any easier. This time I'm going to use a star mate for sure. And we're going to have some pretty heavy mechs. Now we don't want to be too heavy because we'll have to get around. However, this map will be in a vacuum with low gravity, so we will probably move pretty fast even if we use a fairly heavy mech. Now what I'm going to try to do is dangerous. So in this mission, there are 2 enemy dropships, which are fully powered and fully shielded and heavily armed, and we're going to try to destroy them, along with complete the objectives for this mission. And it's challenging to do that within the time frame that they give you, so we're going to try it. And I can pretty much say that I'll be able to destroy one of them, and if I can take out both, that would be pretty cool. I may have to sacrifice my friend, and I'll feel bad about that, but hopefully not. Okay, so I have to build mechs for this, and the Timberwolf might be a good choice. But let's have a look. Oops, I did that again. Okay. Yeah, the song. Okay, so let's pick a mech for my friend here. I want my friend to be faster than me, which means giving them a lighter, faster mech. So I'm thinking a Stormcrow, and one outfitted with some nice weapons. So this one is a medium range Stormcrow. This one I think will do well here. So I'm going to give them a Stormcrow. Exit the config, check to make sure nothing got screwed up, and then hit the mech lab for myself. Okay, so I was saying, let's see, Timberwolf, probably a good idea. They do allow me to go up to 85 tons, which would let me use any of these heavy mechs up to the Warhawk. So the Marauder is surprisingly fast, and it's quite heavy. It's a pretty good choice if you want to be fast and dangerous. So I'm thinking I'll try playing with a Marauder, and if I just can't make it work, then I'll have to switch to another mech. And you can see that the default arrangement for this mech has 3 particle cannons stuck to it. It's a dangerous thing. So let's customize the mech. We have to be pretty quick in this mission because the enemy has captured the sensor array dome, which we have to take back, and then they're going to try to destroy it once we take out the mechs that are defending it. So that'll be fun. Okay, so weapons deleted. Let's have a look at the armor. And yes, indeed, we can do some significant armor additions, which will be nice. We can really be a dreadnought in this mission. More armor. Alright, I can put 4 in these arms. And I think even more, let's see, 42. I can add a lot to the center torso. That's 54. Okay, and excellent. We're right at the armor allocation factor thingy. So let's see, 12, 8, and 8. I think I'm going to put a little bit more armor in the back. I don't like this. Okay, I'm actually going to put that on 15. And we need to increase the sides to at least 10 each. I do like that the center torso is heavily armored, but the sides are a little bit concerning. They have less armor than the arms do, which bothers me. Isn't it like that for most mechs? Anyway, whatever. Let's get some weapons on this thing. It comes equipped with a lot of heat sinks. I'm going to delete them and then look at doing heat sinks later. Probably won't need too many heat sinks on this mech unless I decide to do a particle cannon heavy machine. Which, to be honest, is usually what I do in this mission. So let's see. If I do particle cannons, I like 3 of them. That allows me to kind of rapid fire the particle cannons and get a lot of firepower in one place all at once. But of course, the particle cannons are massively heat building up. That doesn't make sense. So I'll need a ton of heat sinks to compensate for that fact. And I don't know, like, what else could I possibly put in this thing that would be good? I definitely need heat sinks, so I'll put some back in. Well, I still have about 5 tons to work with. What can I do with 5 tons? Not a whole lot, to be honest. Although I could put another particle cannon on, potentially. I think it's better, though, to have more heat sinks. I just want to rapid fire these particle cannons and just be dangerous. So this is going to be one of my favorite mechs. This is a strategy that I've used quite a lot in previous, using a mech with 3 particle cannons and a ton of heat sinks and a ton of armor has been one of my strategies for doing difficult missions, because you can really pummel quickly. But of course it's very limited and you don't get to play with the rest of the fun stuff in the game like literally every other weapon. But we're going to do it for this one because I do want to attempt to destroy those dropships. So this is the powerhouse. I gotta do that in German. So I have an extra letter. Powerhouse. What's German? I don't remember the German word for power. Whatever. Powerhouse thingy marauder, I guess. Whatever. That works. Okay, so there's my weapon loadout. Powerhousem. Save. Oh, it doesn't like that. Ha ha ha. I didn't assign the criticals. Okay, so I'll put a heatsink there. I'm going to take those ferrofibers out of the legs and put heat sinks in those, because I want heat sinks in as many places as I can put them. Let's see, head has ferrofibrous. Take all that endo steel. Oh, that's interesting. This is a standard engine. I'm going to put an extra light engine in this mech, and we're going to have more fun. Oh yeah, look at that. I might even be able to increase its speed. No. Okay, well, that was fun. Okay, well, that means I can fit more stuff in here, so maybe I'll take myself up on that ERPPC number 4. Heck yeah. Okay, I need to assign the criticals because this is getting out of hand. I'm going to put heat sinks, 2 of those in the torso, 2 in the arms. I'm seeing a potential critical problem here. Particle cannon in the arm. Another particle cannon in an arm. And I want particle cannons in the torso as well. Like so. That looks good. Now, can I actually fit the rest of this junk in here? this is going to be my problem, and it tends to be the problem on the heavier mechs, is that you don't get any more criticals really, even though the frame is larger and potentially could have more criticals in it. It doesn't allow you to do that. So I may actually have to delete some stuff, but we'll see about that. Let's see. So ferrofibrous, endosteel, endosteel. Well, looks like I can fit it in there, except not. I'm one critical short. So let's see. It's probably more advantageous to have the standard engine and to remove the fourth ERPPC. I think that's going to be our best bet. So I'm going to redo the torso. I'm actually going to take a particle cannon out of the arm, and we're going to put it in. We're going to have particle cannons in the torso here, and then heat sinks, and fill out the rest with stuff. And I'll put another heatsink there because that's where the particle cannon is there. Okay, so it looks like the standard engine is the best bet just because it frees up 4 criticals, which when you're critical starved is a good thing. The engine is massive, but that's okay. So let's save this mech. This is powerhouse. Yeah, I did that. Save, accept. And this has been Druid4574. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me for the field phase of this mission.